till now we were seeing problems based on probability. Okay, so there were various different kinds of problem. Okay, we have seen the problem based on probability, where we seen the tossing of a coin. Okay, and then we have seen the dice problem. Okay, and then cards problem. Okay, now this is the fourth one, problem based on selection of an object from a bag or a box. Okay, now there may be a bag or a box, and there will be different types of different colors or different types of balls can be put. Okay, like different colors, the various different colors, red, blue, yellow, green, any type of color can be there, and you need to choose one color or two colors of that, and need to find the probability or the types of ball. Okay, like marble ball, plain ball, like different types of balls can be there. Okay, or different types of marble ball can be there. Okay, so these types of question will be there. Now let's see some example here, 2-3 example, and then we will have other category of problems based on probability. Okay, now the question here is, okay, so we can, what is there? 3 bags containing 10 orange. So here 3 bags are there, okay, which are containing 10 or 10 orange, 10 green, and 10 red balls, okay, respectively, are mixed together in one large bag. Okay, so we were having 3 bags which were having 10. One bag was having 10 orange ball, one bag was having 10 green ball, and one bag was having 10 red balls. Okay, now we have mixed all of these balls in a one single bag. Okay, so one bag is having how many balls? 10 balls of orange color. I'm adding with the same color. 10 balls of orange color, 10 balls of red color, and 10 balls of green color. Okay, so we are having total of 30 balls. Okay, so what are the possible outcome here? Therefore, total number of possible outcome is equal to 30. Okay, 30 balls. Now, if one of the ball is taken out at random without looking into the ball, without looking into the bag, then what is the probability of that it is an orange or a green? Not orange. Okay. Now, first one, if you see here, we have to find out the probability of orange or green. So either the ball can be orange or green. It is not telling you, okay, that one of the colors. So orange or green. So any one. So here, favorable outcome. Favorable outcome will be what? Orange and green ball. Any of the ball can come. So it will be 10 orange plus 10 green, which is equal to 20 balls. Okay, so 20 balls are the favorable outcome. Now, if we are going to find out the probability of this event of getting an orange or a green ball, it will be equal to 20 upon 30, which will be equal to 2 upon 3. Okay, so this is the probability of getting an orange or a green ball. Okay, similarly, we can find out the probability of getting a not orange. Now here, not orange. So not orange means what? The ball should not be orange. Then it can be a green ball or a black or a red ball. Okay, among green ball or red ball, we have to find out not orange. Okay, again, possible outcome will be same, 30 balls, and favorable outcome here. Outcome will be what? 10 green plus 10 red, because it should not be orange. So other balls leaving orange will be, the probability will again become same. Just a minute. Yeah, so a probability of getting not getting an orange ball will be again 20 upon 30. That will be equal to 2 by 3. Okay, any doubts, Safia? No. Let's see some more problems here. Okay, now a card is drawn from a well-shuffled pack of 52 playing cards. Okay, find the probability that the card drawn is a diamond. So how many diamond cards are there? So first of all, here possible outcomes
52.
Yeah, possible outcome will be 52, because in a pack of playing cards we are having 52 cards. Okay, now if I'll say the probability of getting a diamond card, so we should know the favorable outcome. Favorable outcome will be what? A diamond. So how many cards of diamond are there? We have 13 cards of diamond. Yeah, 13. So probability of this event of getting a diamond card will be 13 upon 52. Okay. Now, similarly, we can go for the other values, other part also. Okay. An ace or a queen. Now, how many ace are there?
There are 4.
There are 4 ace. Okay. Each pack means each category have one ace. Okay. We have diamond, spade, diamond, heart, spade, and one more was what?
It was club.
Yeah, club. Okay. So each one of them has one spade. Okay. So total spade will be, sorry, ace will be, sorry, I said spade. Ace will be 4. Okay. And similarly, queen will also be 4. So so here favorable outcome will be equal to 8. Okay. So now probability of getting an ace or a queen will be what? 8 upon 52. Okay. Understood? Now we can further divide it also. Okay. That way. Okay. So it will be probability will be 2 upon 13. Okay. Now third part was also there, no? Jack of heart. Jack of heart. So we have here favorable output jack of heart. So there will be only one card. Okay. Because there are total of 4 jack, but it is specified that only heart jack we have to take. So here favorable outcome will be equal to 1. Okay, so probability of getting a jack of heart will be 1 upon 52. Okay, now try to do this question, Safiya, and then tell me the answer.
Which question?
Yeah, I'm just copying. Just sorry. Yeah, this question. One card is drawn from a well-shaped pack of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a king of red color, a face card, a red face card, and a queen of diamonds. Yes, Safiya? This the question that is on your screen, okay?
Okay.
Correct.
The first one will be 1 by 26.
Safiya, you saying something?
Yes, ma'am. The first one will be 1 by 26.
1 by 26. Yeah. Because king red color, so that means there will be 2 kings.
And the second one will be 3 by 13.
Second one, 3 by
3 by 13.
13.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 by 13.
The third one will be 3 by 26. And the fourth one will be 1 by 52.
Yeah, let's go for other question. Now, I think now problem based on geometry. Okay, so geometry means you can have a shape. Okay, a geometrical figure. Okay, and means a small part. Okay, can be taken as a favorable outcome here. Okay, I'll just read this here. In this type of problem, a geometrical figure is given to us and have to find out the probability that a given element lies inside the small part of the geometrical figure. For example, just you can see here, okay, there is a whole rectangular, you can say, garden or a space is there. Okay, a land is there, a whole big one. Okay, and there's a small lake in that. Okay, so that is also a geometrical rectangular lake. Okay, so what is the probability that something will be in that smaller lake only? Okay, so that smaller lake which is a part of this bigger land. Okay, so that type of a problem is based on your geometrical problem in probability. Okay, for this we first find the area volume of both geometrical figure, small and big, separately, and then find the required probability by taking area and volume of smaller part as number of favorable outcome and the area and volume of whole part as the possible outcome. So what we have to do, depending on the question, we have to find out the area or the volume of both the geometrical figure. Okay, the smaller one also and the bigger one also. Okay, and then the bigger one will be taken as the possible outcome. Okay, that is the possible outcome, and the favorable outcome will be taken, the small land will be taken as a small geometrical figure will be taken as a favorable outcome. Okay, let's see one example on this. This example is very rare to come. Okay, this question. Okay, you will generally get the question in your exam related to your coin, dice, then you have cards, and the bag one. Okay, these types of question are generally come. Okay,
Which one? Bag?
Yeah, from just now where the questions that we did. Okay, that are in from a bag or a you can say box, you have to take out some balls, and what is the probability of getting a particular color ball or for not getting a particular color ball. Okay, so these type of questions are common in class 10. Okay, so let's see here. helicopter. But you should know these questions also. The chances that they can also come. Okay, but rare chance. And the main concept when you're solving the geometrical one is that what I told that the you have to find out the area, okay, and after finding out the area, you have area of both the region, okay, the bigger one also and the smaller one also, and the bigger one will be treated as the possible outcome, and the smaller one will be treated as a favorable outcome. If you know this key point, so you'll be able to solve the question. Okay. So now here a missing helicopter is reported to have crashed somewhere in the rectangular region as shown in figure. So a helicopter was flying and due to some cause the helicopter crashed. Okay. Now what is the probability that it crashed inside the lake? Okay. It crashed in this rectangular area only. But we have to find out that in this rectangle area, what is the probability that the plane has crashed in that small lake? Okay, so what we are going to do, first of all, we have to find out the area of both the region. Okay, area of rectangular field. Okay, so if you are finding out the area, what will be the area of the rectangular field? It is length into breadth. Yes, so we are going to find out the area of the field, this rectangular field, that is length into breadth. Okay, now in the figure it is given that what is the length and what is the breadth. So the length 4.5 into 9. Okay, wait, yeah, so it will be 40.5. Okay, so it is kilometer, so kilometer square. Okay, because area is there. Okay, understood. Now we need to find out the area of this lake, and you can see lake is also a rectangle. Okay, now we have to find the length of this lake. So length of this lake will be 4.5 minus 2. So area of lake. Okay, length into breadth. Now here it will be length will be what? 4.5 minus 2, it will be 2.5. Okay, multiplied by it will be 9 minus 6, that will be 3. So which will be equal to 7.5 square. Okay, so we have find the area of rectangular field and the area of lake. Now we have to find out the probability that this plane, this helicopter crashed inside the lake. So here favorable outcome, probability of this event will be what? It will be 7.5, which because this area of the small portion, the small area will be taken as the favorable outcome, and the whole large area will be taken as the possible outcome, because that is the possibility that in that land the helicopter can crash anywhere. Okay, but we have to find out that in the small region only that crashed. Okay, so 7.5 upon 40.5. Okay, so you see after 1 point, so we can just eliminate the point. Okay, multiplying by 10 on both in the numerator and the denominator, then you can divide it by 5. Okay, so okay, so understood how the area problem will be solved, Sophia? Okay, any type of area problem will come in geometrical type of problems. So yeah. Now, it's not that whatever categories we have studied till now, only that many problems are possible in probability. Okay, there are many more problems that are possible in probability. Okay, so all the other problem that we have not studied in the previous parts, okay, they can be combined as a miscellaneous problem. Okay, now how can we find out the probability of this miscellaneous problem? The main formula of probability we already know, that the number of outcomes favorable to the given event. Okay, the what is the given event that is given, what will be the favorable outcome of that event, what is the of मतलब उस event के होने की क्या possibility है. Okay, so that upon the total possible outcome. Okay, now for example here, okay, now one formula also I told you, you have to remember this. In 1 marks question you can be asked this type of formula directly. PE can be given and P bar can be asked. Okay, so this formula is important. Okay, now here PE is the probability of an event and PE bar is the probability of not happening that event. Okay, नहीं होने की, उस event की, उस particular event की नहीं होने की probability. Okay, like for example we have seen this one where, okay, now here it was asked, no, actually not orange, we are not. Let it. Okay. Now here two players, Neha and Shivani, play a tennis match. Okay, it is known that the probability of Neha winning the match is 0.62. Now here it is directly given to you. What is the probability? Nothing is given. Only it is given that the probability that the Neha is going to win the match is 0.62. What is the probability of Shivani winning the match? Now here, as there are not so many players, only two players are here. Okay, Neha and Shivani. Only two players are here. Now the probability of winning Neha is 0.62. That means Shivani will be losing. So if Neha is winning, so Shivani is losing. Okay, so Shivani is not able to win the game. Now here asked here in the question it is asked that when what is the probability that Shivani is winning the match. So if Shivani is winning the match, so obviously as there are two players, so Neha will be losing the match. Okay, she will lose the match. Okay, now if Neha's winning is already given, so we can find out Neha not winning the match. If Neha not winning the match, that means Shivani is winning the match. In that case, we can find out the probability of Shivani winning the match. Now, how can we find out? We have to find out PE bar. P bar will be equal to 1 minus PE. Okay, is equal to 1 minus 0.62 was there, no? 0.62. Okay, so that will be the probability of Shivani winning the game. Okay, 0.38. Okay, so this is the probability of Shivani winning the game. So this type of question can come in 1 to 2 marks. Okay, now defective items. There are many times question asked on defective items. Any item can be asked as defective. Okay, so 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good ones. Okay, so 12 pens were there which were defective, but accidentally maybe it fell down or somewhere because of some cause. It mixed up with the good ones. And how many good pens were there? There were 132. So all total now we have how many pens? 132 good pens and 12 defective pens. So total of 144 pens we have. Okay. So if we are going to choose any pen from this lot, so we can choose a defective one also. Okay, it may be possibility there are only 12, but it is a chance that we can choose a defective one. So the total outcome, the possible outcome of this event is 144 pens. Okay, total pens. Okay, now it is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether or not it is defective. One pen is taken out at random from this lot. Determine the probability that the pen taken out is a good one. Now we have to find out the pen that we are choosing or we are taking out, that that pen is a good one. We have to. So how many good pens are there? The total, the favorable outcome are what? 132. So directly you can write 132 upon 144. Okay, that will give you 11 upon 12. Now, if I sim from here only, if I say what is the probability of getting a defective pen? Okay, so if I'm telling that defective pen probability, defective pen probability will be what? It will be how many defective pen was there? 12 upon 144. Okay, it will be 1 upon 12. Okay, so this is the probability of getting a defective pen. Understood, Satya?
Yes.
When this probability will reach in your class 11th and 12th, so it will become little, not little, it will become little complicated only, more than little. But if you have a good concept, so you'll be able to do. Okay, but they will be not very simple. Okay, there are many parts here. So what is your aim, to go to your math side or bio side? So if you are going to choose what, which branch? Maths or
I will choose science.
no, in science, maths or bio? Not decided yet.
Well,
I'm asking that you are going to choose science or math.
I'll choose science.
No, I mean to say you are going to choose science, but in science you're going to choose maths or bio. You can choose either
Bio.
physics, chemistry,
Yeah, bio.
maths, physics, chemistry, bio. So that I'm asking. If we are going to choose bio, so no issues, becomes too small. This diagram is not important, but if you draw it, so it will be good for you. Okay. Now, if you see here, a lot consists of 48 mobile phones, of which 42 are good. Now, total of how many phones are there? 48. Okay, total of 48 phones are there. Among these 48 phones, 42 are good ones. Okay, 42 are perfect. Okay, there is no single defect. Okay, now 3 have only minor defect. A very minute defect is there. Okay, and then 3 have major defect. Okay, Three mobiles have major defect. Now, Vernica will buy a phone if it is in good, but the trader will only buy a mobile if it has no major defect. Okay, so Vernica is a girl which is going to buy the phone only if it is a good phone. Okay, that means there is no minor defect, no major defect. But a trader is going to buy a mobile if it has no major defect. That means he will be buying the good ones also and with minor defect also, but he will not buy if the mobile phone have a major defect. Okay, so one phone is selected at random from the lot. What is the probability that it is acceptable to Vernica? So Vernica will be buying which type of phone? Only good phones. Okay, so when Vernica is buying, the event of the phone being accepted by Vernica is what? It will be the 42 is the favorable outcome and 48 is the possible outcome. So this is your probability. Okay, you can just reduce this probability, cancel it by 2, 3. Okay, but I'm just writing directly here. Okay, now probability of an probability of an event that phone will be accepted by the trader will be what? Here what trader will be going to accept the 42 good ones also and the 3 with minor defect also. Okay, so 42 plus 3 will be what? 45. So here it will be 45 upon total possible outcome, that is 48. This is the probability that the phone will be accepted by the trader. Okay, now Savita and Hamida are friends. What is the probability that both will have the same birth date? Okay, both will have the same birth date. Okay, or different birth date. Now you have to ignore the leap year. Okay, it may be there that in such condition it is written that ignoring the leap year. Okay, that somebody have a birthday on 28th February. Okay, so now when we are finding out the probability that two friends are there and they are going to have their birthday, okay, on the same date. Okay, that on the same day they are having birthday. So there are how many days in a year? There are 365 days in a year, and in any of this date Savita and Hamida can have their birthday from 1st January to till 30 December. Okay, any of the date they can have their birthday. Okay, but that will be only single day. Okay, एक ही दिन होगा जब उनका birthday होगा, but it can be among any of this. So the here the possible outcome is what? Possible outcome is 365 days. Okay, there are 365 days in a year. So Savita birthday can be at any day of 365 days and in the year, and similarly Hamida birthday can also be any day of 365 days in a year. So total possible outcome here will be what? It will be 365 into 365 because we are not taking only one girl. Okay, we are taking two girls, that is Savita and Hamida. Okay, so it will be 365 into 365. Okay, Safia. So this is your possible outcome. Understood? Now, if both have same birthday, okay, if they are having same birthday, then the number of outcomes favorable for their birthday will be 365. Okay, the favorable outcome will be what? 365. So we are getting 1 upon 365 the probability of Savita and Hamida have their birthday at same day. Okay, now if they are having birthday at different dates, you can just directly you can find out the PE bar. Okay, because this is the probability of having their birthday on same day. That means P bar will be probability of Samita and Hamida not having their birthday on same date. Okay, so it will be 1 minus 1 upon 365. So it will be 364 upon 365. They are having on two different dates. Okay, so that is only excluded. The variety of questions are there. Okay, we are just discussing the questions so that you don't face any problem, because one question will be there in your class 10th board. Okay, from probability of 6 number. Okay, one question is must. Either it will be in 6 number or it will be in 4 number, but generally 6 number question is there probability with different parts. You'll be having 4 to 6 parts. Each part will contain, if it is in 4 marks, it will be containing 4 parts, and if it is in 6 marks, it will be containing 6 parts. Okay, or if it is little lengthier or 2 parts, so it can divide it with 3 parts also. Each part will contain 2 marks. An integer is chosen between, yeah, integer is chosen between 0 and 10. Okay, 0 and 100. Now any integer is chosen between 0 and 100. So if we are choosing any number between 0 and 100, that means between means 0 and 100 is not included. So the number is starting from 1 to 99. So total, how many outcomes we are, possible outcomes we are having? 99. Okay. So what is the probability that it is divisible by 7? So we have to find out divisible by 7. So first we have to write the favorable outcome. In favorable outcome, you can just directly write the table of 7, the values, but you have to extend after 10 also, not only till 7 into 10. Okay, because till 99, how many numbers are there which are divisible by 7? Okay, you can see here numbers are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84, 91, 98. Okay, these many numbers are divisible by 7. Okay, now if you count them, because we are finding out the probability, we need the numbers. Okay, so this is the event of having a number divisible by 7 from the sample space. Okay, so the number of favorable outcome here is what? 14. And what is the total number of outcome? That is 99. So what is the probability of getting a number divisible by 7? It will be 14 upon 99. Okay, similarly, not divisible by 7. Okay, so not divisible by 7, you can do both the things, that if 14 is the number, that is 14 numbers are divisible by 7, so you can find out 99 minus 14 upon, okay, upon 99, or you can directly, this is your probability na, so here you can find out the probability p e bar, because we are finding not divisible by 7. Okay, so this event was PE, so we can find P bar 1 minus PE. Okay, next question is also okay. So you can write 1 minus 14 upon 99, which will be equal to 85 upon 99. Okay, understand? Now, a game of numbers has cards marked with 11 to 40. Okay, so cards marked, there are total of how many cards? See, the marking starts from 11 to 40. So that means total of 30 cards we are having, because marking is not starting from 1. It is starting from 11. So total cards will be 30. So here the favorable outcome, so not favorable, the possible outcome will be 30. Okay. Now a card is drawn at random. Find the probability that the number on the card drawn is a perfect square. Okay. So a number is a perfect square and divisible by 7. Okay, now so we have already got the total number of cards, that is your possible outcome is 30. Now perfect square means numbers from 11 to 40, if you remove, how many numbers are having perfect square? So 2 square will be what? 4. So we have to choose from 11. So there are numbers like 16, 4 fours are 16, now 5 fives are 25. Okay, 6 6 are 36. Now after 66, it is going to beyond 40. So we are having 3 numbers, 16, 25, 36, that are a perfect square. Okay, perfect square. So this is your, now if you find out the probability, so favorable event, how many favorable event we are having? 16, 25, 36. That means 3 favorable event we are having. Okay, so PE will be 3 upon 30, 1 upon 10. Okay, number divisible by 7. Now we have to check how many numbers are divisible by 7. So it will be 14, 21, 28, and then 35. Okay, so how many numbers? 4. So PE2, this will be 1 for this one. It will be 4 upon 30. Okay, so 4. Okay. Now you try this 18th one. Safiya, I'm just copying the question because now so many outcomes is mixed here. So I want you to do this. Safiya, do this question. A box contains 17 cards numbered from 1 to 17 and are mixed thoroughly. A card is drawn at random from the box. Find the probability that the number on the card is odd, even, prime, divisible by 3, divisible by 3 and 2, divisible by 3 or 2. Okay, and or. Okay, fifth and sixth you take, see it will be and means दोनों divisible by 3 भी होना चाहिए, divisible by 2 भी होना चाहिए, और means 3 से हो चाहे 2 से हो. So your event की favorable outcomes change हो जाएंगे and or. Okay, Safiya, and you have a total of the possible outcomes are 70. So do this question. I'm giving you 5 minutes.
And the first will be 9 by 17.
Then Savya?
And the second one will be 8 by 17.
Yeah, I'm just telling you the answers of all of that. So the first one is 9 by 17. Second one is you can match it 8 by 17. Third one is 7 by 17. And fourth one is divisible. Na? Fourth one is 5 by 17. Fifth one is okay. Fifth one is 2 by 17. And sixth one is 11 by 7. The answers are correct, Sophia? Sophia, answers are correct. Any doubt?
Yes.
So, any doubt in the problem?
No.
Okay, so we are ending the session here, and from next time we'll be starting a new one. So, which chapter you think your school will be going to start? Any preference?
I don't know about it.
What's Sophia?
I don't know about it yet because
Okay.
our classes haven't started.
So else I will be starting with arithmetic progression, or we can coordinate geometry is done, na? So we can go with. But before that, we will be having test also. I'll inform that. Okay. So bye bye.